Hello everybody at Martin Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas, and today I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of April. Now, overall, great job here, a dealership average of a 4.44. We had a lot of perfect scores in April and also so far in May as well. And we also had a lot of appointments that were being set. Now, Curtis said 100% of his appointments, one person showed up and one person purchased the vehicle. Drew did a great job. He has a 4.39. We also coached a lot of calls for him last month. Out of those 18, though, we didn't quite have 50% appointment rating there. So what we want to do, and this is what's reflected here in that objection handling step, is we do want to do our best to use the tentative appointment technique to set some more appointments. So sometimes customers don't want to set an appointment. They just don't know their schedule, or they have to talk to somebody else, or they're not really sure. But if we lean in and we ask for a tentative appointment time, sometimes we're able to set an appointment. So we do want to lean into that technique and work towards getting this overall average above a 60%. A 50% appointment rate, though, is great. We do want to just work towards getting towards a 60-70%. We had a little bit of a dip in the month of March, but you can see we already are back to where we were with a 4.4. You're well above average in all the steps compared to our other dealerships. And I'm going to look more into that, but I first wanted to point out, great job making sure all calls are reviewed. Really nice work there. We do just have a couple videos that need to be watched, but honestly, I coached calls for them today, and so that's probably from those calls. But they're doing a nice job staying on top of those certifications. So I'm going to take a look real quick at our phone skills index report. So you'll be able to kind of see just side by side how you're comparing to our overall dealership average. And you can see your overall average for the last 90 days is well above our overall average. So great job there. And then you can see here, this actually breaks down the appointments by score. Most of your scores are above a 4.0, but you can see anything less than a 4.0, we're really not setting in any appointments. And this is for the last 90 days, so you can actually see in gray, that is our overall dealership average. You did not have any calls that were below that, but you can see when we're above a 4.5, our appointment setting rate is significant. That is an 18% appointment setting rate versus a 78.57% appointment setting rate. So those are some really good numbers there. Next, we're going to see where your dealership is ranked by score. Now, I will say we are probably operating at about 30% capacity because a lot of our dealerships are paused because of COVID-19. But right now, you guys are ranked number 7, which is fantastic. And you are very close to being right up here in our top 4. And just as a reminder, every time your dealership is in the top 4, your name gets put into a hat. And then in January of 2021, we'll pick a name from a hat, and that dealership will win a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. Now, for Curtis and Drew and anyone who gets added to the list as you guys start reopening, there's the perfect score contest, and they've already qualified for that several times this quarter. But every time someone gets a perfect score, their name gets put into a hat, and at the end of the quarter, we'll pick a name from the hat, and that individual will win a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. And while we have just a few more minutes here, I do want to take a look at your advertising sort reports. You guys do a good job of asking for the source code. So you can see here, reputation. A lot of people just know who you are because you're the only Dodge dealer in Bowling Green. So a lot of people just know who you are. So when we're asking, how'd you hear about our dealership? It's like, oh, I just live in Bowling Green, so I know who you are. We had 4 referrals in the last 90 days, a few people who drove by the lot. We had 4 repeat customers, so that's always really great. So you can kind of see a breakdown, some service customers that were converted to new sales, but you can kind of see a breakdown of this. And you guys have just, again, done a really nice job of gathering this information. And hopefully this is just helpful for you all as you're looking at how you're advertising your dealership. If you have any questions, my contact information is at the top of the screen, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.